Now let's make her hair with this white pipe cleaner and these blue and red ones. I made her first pigtail, and then I added a bit of blue to the bottom. Now let's make the red one. Here it is. Then I glued on a bit of hair on the front. Now I glue on the pigtails. I think it looks so cute, and these scissors match part of her hair. This is her shirt. Now I added on some sleeves. Then I glued on a black frill. Then I made some pants. Let's glue on the pants. This is her outfit complete. Now let's glue her head on top. Here's how she looks. Now let's make her eyes. I added her black mask around them, and here's how she looks. Then I added a mouth, and I added some stripes to her shirt. Here's how she looks. Now let's get to working on her room. Here is the base for her room. Harley looks so great in it. I'm going to put a bed in this corner. Let's work on it. I'm going to use this cloth for it. Let's glue it onto this base. Here's how it looks. I added some frills so that there would be a bit of the sheets hanging off. Let's use these cotton balls to make some pillows. So I thought that if I took one and unrolled it like this, then I could make a pillow. And I think it looks pretty great. I added some beads for the legs of the bed. Now let's glue it into place. I glued down the sheets so that they looked like they were drooping off the bed. It's great for jumping on. Let's try and make a nightstand right here. I'm going to use this giant popsicle stick. First, I'm going to cut off these round ends. Here's how it looks. Now let's cut it into little pieces. Sadly, when I cut the popsicle stick, all the pieces kept breaking. So I tried again and it still didn't work. Look at this mess. Let's bring in some thin popsicle sticks. I decided to make a shelf out of these around the bed instead of doing a nightstand. First, let's cut off the ends of them. At first, I was thinking about leaving one of the ends round, but I changed my mind on that and decided to do both sides flat. I decided to do 2 popsicle sticks on each side, so that way it would be a long shelf. Here's how it looks. I decided to add another level underneath. One on this side too. Here's how the shelves look. I think it looks so cool. I added some rounded ends to each side. Now I'll grab a piece of parchment paper and I'll make an H for Harley. Now I'll color it black. This is how it looks. Now let's take it off. And I think that this looks a little wonky. So I'll use the back side because this is way more smooth. Now I'm going to make a Q to go with the H. Here's how it looked. I don't really like how it turned out though. So I made a second attempt, which I didn't like, and a third, which I also didn't like. But then I made this fourth, and I think it looks so good. This one is perfect. Now I'm going to color it black. Here's how it looks. Here they are together. Now let's add it into the bedroom. I went ahead and glued those 2 on. Then I added some blue string onto the bed to add a bit of that blue Harley Quinn color. Now let's make some magazines for this shelf. I made one. This one says the Joker. Then here's a stack of one. Now let's add them on here. I decided to add a third. And then a fourth. Now I'll make a TV for this shelf. Here's how the TV turned out. Let's glue it on here. I think it looks so cool. First, you should take a long hot glue gun stick. Then you're going to add some hot glue and just put on some of the edges. This will make it look like there's wax dripping down it. Then you can add a top to it. Then you can cut off the extra. Oh, oops, but don't accidentally take it off. Wait for it to dry before you cut it. There we go. I think it looks so good. But now you need to cut off the extra hot glue stick. You won't need one that big. This is how it looks. Alright, now let's glue it on. I forgot to show you guys, but I added some hot glue to the bottom to make it look like there was wax dripping off the shelf. Now let's make Harley Quinn's bat. I went ahead and cut up a popsicle stick into this shape. Then I glued on a bottom to it. Here's how it looks. I went ahead and drew on some texture. I'm going to place it on this shelf. I'm not going to glue it down though. Ah, yes, the time has come. Wham! Now let's add a rug. I also cut out this window. Then I added some curtains to it. Now I'll add this top area. Then I added some posters to the wall. Here's what they look like. Then I added them to the wall right here. Then I added a cushion right over here in the corner. Look, Harley can sit in it. Here's how the posters look. And here's how the bedroom looks finished. I love how it turned out. Then I decided to make a Joker just for fun. Here's the face. And here's the body. Now I'll add the hair. And here's the face. It looks so silly. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.